Okay, welcome again to the African Time. My name is Dashi. Well, recently the African Union received one of the biggest backlash ever made. Well, we all know how the election went on in Tanzania, right? How Samia Suluhu actually hold the elections there, and how things got. Around 700 people got killed, and how Africa and the world at large were saying that this is actually not a fair election, and the Tanzanian government needs to do better. Jailing opposite rivals or political opposites, and also even abducting critics, and also shutting down the internet in the country as well was not it. But guess what? With all this chaos happening in Tanzania and people are all sharing their point of view, this is what the African Union had to say about the whole issue. Look at what they did. They came in saying that the chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Mohamed Ali Yusuf, takes note of the results of the presidential election in Tanzania and congratulates His Excellency President Samia Suluhu Hassan for her victory. The chairperson deeply regrets the loss of human life during the post-electoral protest and extends his sincere condolences to the families of the victims. He underscores the imperative of upholding fundamental rights and freedoms, including the rights to peaceful assembly and expressions. They encourages the authorities to safeguard these rights within the framework of the law. He also calls on citizens to exercise their rights in a peaceful and responsible manner. The chairperson recalls the principles of the African Charter on Democracy, Elections and Governance, in particular respect for the rule of law, human rights, fundamental freedoms, and political pluralism, which are the cornerstones of democracy and stable societies. The African Union reaffirmed its readiness to support the people and government of Tanzania in their effort to preserve peace, national cohesion, and democracy. So this is actually the letter that the African Union actually came about. They are saying that they actually first congratulated the president-elect Samia Hassan, and then also they condemned the killing, that for sure, but they also say that they are actually ready to help and promote peace, and then protect human rights in Tanzania as well. But here's the catch. Africans were not happy due to the fact that they are saying that how are they even congratulating this election? This election was not fair, it was not truthful, it was not honest. How are the African Union even congratulating this? What is wrong with this body? Well, see the comment section and how some African people took the whole conversation. This one came and says, African Union really out there sending condolences and congratulations in the same paragraph, like eulogy signed by the murderer. Wow. Africans were not happy. This one says, you are not extending condolences to their victims' families if you are congratulating those responsible for their victimization. That's very true though. How are you congratulating the presidency and as they are condemning the killings and also sharing your condolences? That shows that you don't actually even care. Again, man has zero commitment about what's happening in Congo, Nigeria, and Sudan, but so quick to endorse stolen rigged elections, the most useless organization ever. Man, Africans were so not happy with the AU. Again, this one says that the African Union, again, is also tied the Southern African news, and then the East African news saying that must all be disbanded. You cannot congratulate Suluhu Samia for declaring herself the winner of such a sham elections. Why did she switch off the internet? Well, man is actually saying, calling for this ban of not only the African Union, but the SADC and then also the Eastern African Congress also, saying that you all needs to be disbanded. Even the ECOWAS as well also needs to go. They all needs to go, bro. They all needs to go. Again, this one says that you are disgraceful and pathetic organizations that serve the interests of the corrupt and powerful. You have long passed your useful dates. Disband the AU. Well, Africans are calling for the disband of the AU. This one also says shame, 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 shame to the AU for their taste and where they stand. And lastly, the man says, are you serious? I can't even waste my time to follow such an organization. So man actually unfollowed the African Union on X page as well. This is actually intense. Africans were not happy with the decision and how they have actually said that. But how do you even congratulate and at the same time send your condolences to victims of the same issues that brought the whole issues? You should actually at least make in separate letters. But one letter congratulating first and also condemning and also sending your condolences to the family. That is not it, African Union. You guys did not try at all. This and more is what happened to them at the comment section. What do you also have to say about the Southern African? Thank you for your time. See you guys around.